And now we take you to a World War II battlefield, where due to a bureaucratic mix-up, Captain James Jixy Strayhorn, a USO volunteer troop entertainment specialist, has been placed in charge of C Company, a front-line fighting unit. Always game no matter what, Captain Strayhorn leads C Company into battle.
That's it, boys! Give 'em hell! Make 'em curse the day they thought they could move C Company off this ridge.
Sir, permission to speak, sir.
I know, Sergeant Laughner, you're so inspired by my give 'em hell speech that you had to say something, but really, now's not the time, okay?
Agreed, but actually I'm here to report that the shelling has taken out our entire rear, and we lost the big guns.
Oh, what lousy luck. Really loved those big guns. But that just ups the challenge, Sergeant. We'd still kick enemy butt even if we were down to a single deaf, dumb, and blind soldier with one hand tied behind his back and a bag of marshmallows in the other.
What would he be doing with a bag of marshmallows? I'm not following you.
Wait a moment. Which platoon was bringing up the rear?
3rd platoon.
And isn't that, what's his name, in the 3rd?
Captain, you're gonna have to give me something a little bit more to go on than what's his name?
Oh, what's his name? The piano player.
Private Swenson.
Yes, that's the one. Private Swenson. He's all right, isn't he?
Well, he's seriously wounded, but he's gonna pull through. He's a tough kid.
What about his hands?
I believe his hands are fine.
Excellent. Oh, thank God. Oh, wait, and the piano?
The piano remains camouflaged and operational.
Double excellent. Oh, whoopee. We're gonna have ourselves a heck of a hoedown.
Sir, permission to speak candidly.
What is it?
Sir, with our company being under intense fire and the battle far from decided, it is my belief that now is not the right time to be staging a Broadway show tune.
Sergeant, do you realize who you're talking to? Before the war, I was the most in-demand director/producer on Broadway. And if there's one thing I know, it's that there's nothing like a rousing production of Irving Berlin's There's No Business Like Show Business to boost the morale of a U.S. Army fighting unit.
Well, I'm sure that works great on Broadway, but this is the Ardennes, and the audience here are Germans with machine guns.
It is a tough crowd, I'll give you that. But do not question my showbiz military expertise, Sergeant. I'd have you court-martialed for treason, but I need someone to keep track of the sheet music. Woohoo! And forget about waiting around. We're launching Operation Serving Irving right now.
Right now? But sir, the shelling!
The shelling! Oh, the shelling! Boo-hoo! You sound like a broken record and a baby. And speaking of records, get me that piano player and a dozen of your best singing men on the double.
But Private Swenson is at the field hospital.
Well, then get Private Swenson back from the field hospital. Won't ever hear him play from that distance. You da-doy! And get me those singers! All right. Now that we're all assembled, we can get down to business. Show business. Swenson! Private Swenson, how are you feeling? Gentlemen, you may not fully realize it, but at this moment we are at a turning point in this conflict. Private Swenson, give me some patriotic background music, please. Hello? Now, as I was saying, we are at a turning point not only in the unvarnished saga of our great country's fighting forces, but in the grand history of American musical theater as well. Once we launch our knockout rendition of There's No Business Like Show Business, there will be no turning back. It'll be guts or gusto. Sergeant, you have a question?
Sir, at what point do we stop singing and switch to returning enemy fire?
Never, Laughner, never! The show, as they say, must go on. If one of the most beloved musical numbers of all time cannot withstand a full-on enemy onslaught of bullets and heavy artillery, then nothing ever will.
Captain Strayhorn, this is madness.
Madness, you say? Ha! Ho, ho, ho! Ho, 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 ho. Ha, 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 ha! Is it madness to say that's the American spirit and nothing else that's holding this ridge here, Sergeant? No, Sergeant! And I mean N-O, space S-E-R-G-E-A-N-T. No! 1,000,000 trillion guns can never ever mute that spirit, even if ultimately all we're left with is a pile of dead soldiers and a piano full of bullet holes. So sing, boys. Sing! Sing like your lives depended on it. Guess what? They actually do! And will somebody bring me those gosh darn marshmallows? Sing, boys, sing!
So much for Operation Serving Irving. What a flop. Maybe they should have tried something the Krauts really go for, like falling in love again. That might have done the trick. How's that go? Falling in love again, love again, love again. Falling in love again, never wanted to. Falling in love again, love again.